pain is temporary. It will subside, and nothing good comes without pain. Alright, what's up? So in this video I'm going to be running you through a day in my life, okay? So I've got a couple calls booked on the calendar, I've got to go to an appointment, we're going to go down to the detail shop, we've got a nice Chrysler down there getting a paint correction and a 3-year ceramic coating, and I'm just going to knock out some leads throughout the whole day, okay? I've got a bunch of leads in the pipeline right now. I'm gonna try and call them up, try to book in some jobs. Next week's looking pretty booked, but it looks like Monday we might have a cancellation. So I wanna try and fill that up. And yeah, I'm just gonna sort of take you along with me on the journey. Right now, this is my office. It's a little bit dirty, or a little bit messy right now. Got some boxes down here, kind of just been, yeah, getting stuff in order. So let's get into it. Sweet. So typically what I'll do is I'll pull up my CRM that I'm using, and I'll just like pull up some of the leads, start dialing, and hopefully we'll get a booking, okay? So let's try and call a couple of these leads. Now I'm not going to show you the system because then you would see all of some private or personal information. Alright, so let's, who we got here? Lots of ceramic coating leads coming through. I'll sort of just pick and choose and decide, you know, maybe they've got a nice car. If so, we'll prioritize those, okay? Land Cruiser. Alright, let's call up this lead right here, 021.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Alright, so that was a no answer. Move them to the no answer section inside of the pipeline. They'll get sent out an automatic email. Let's contact this person.
Your call has been forwarded to...
Saturday morning, no one wants to pick up.
Yes!
You got it, dude.
Hey, is this...
Yeah, how's it going, mate? How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks, good. It's Aaron from Auto Clean Detailing. We're just, I was just calling in regards to the quote you requested about
Yes.
getting your Toyota Yaris potentially ceramic coated.
Right, so my fiance just brought a 2021. It's got 36k and it's pretty immaculate, so we just wondered what the best way forward would be. She does quite a few Ks between Waihi and Tauriko.
Okay, cool. Yep. And 2021 model, what color is it?
Silver.
Nice. All right, perfect. So yeah, I guess there's a couple things like ceramic coating is definitely going to be the most durable and budget friendly, right? PPF is a whole nother level up. So you know, if you're wanting something that's going to last, you know, multiple years and be a little easier on the wallet, then I would go with a graphene ceramic coating. We have one on stock. It's up to 5 years. That's what I recommend. Now, if you had a car that was potentially worth $250,000, then I would suggest going with a PPF, okay? But yeah, graphene coating is something that we can get done in a day, and it's going to be up to five years protection.
Okay, what would something like that be, and just ballpark figure for that one?
For the Yaris, for sure. So what we do is we do a full multi-stage paint correction. So we remove all, you know, majority swirls, scratches, any contaminants on the paint, get that paint looking as glossy and as new as possible, and then we can add the protection, add the coating to that. For the 5 year, you'd be looking at between sort of 12 to 1400.
Yep.
How does that sound?
That sounds awesome, man. Yeah, that sounds really good, eh? Yeah, no, sorry, my fiance, she's just walking out the door, but she's looking at me at the same time, so...
Cool.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Okay, and, then we haven't even got the car, so we get it next Friday.
Yep.
And, I think we'll get hold of you, just, mate, how much notice would we need to give you? Because I think we're looking at getting them pretty quickly.
Yeah, so we're actually booked out for the next 2.5 weeks anyway.
Okay.
So when are you getting it? Next Friday?
Next Friday, yeah.
So that'll be the 20th?
Yeah, sounds about right, yeah.
Okay, well why don't we book it in for Monday the 23rd then? We've got that available. I'll send that over. It's all locked in for Friday the 4th. And we look forward to it. If anything changes, let us know ASAP. But we'll send out a confirmation email and yeah.
Oh, that sounds awesome, my friend. Okay, awesome, my friend. Cool, man. Catch you soon.
Talk soon. Bye. Bye.
Right, cheers, bye.
Well, it's promising, okay? We couldn't get the deposit over the phone. Looks like he's going to pay it at some point today. I'll look out for that deposit, let you know if it actually comes through. And yeah, I mean, $1,200 to $1,400 job. Sounded like he was keen. It's booked on the calendar. We got him over the line, you know, it's one step closer, so that's the main thing. Hey, is this
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Aaron from Auto Clean Detailing. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. I'm just calling in regards to the quote you requested about potentially getting a ceramic coating for your 2020 Ford Ranger.
Yeah, that's the one.
Awesome, man. So it needs a bit of a polish up, needs some protection added to it.
Yep. Yes.
Sweet. Have you ever had a ceramic coating before or anything like that?
Never heard of it.
Okay, so do you know what like the benefits of it are? Okay, cool.
I can come down soon if that's alright.
Yeah, for sure. I'll send you over a message with our address and I'll let the guys know that you're going to show up in the next hour or so.
Yep, sweet as mate. Thank you.
Perfect. Alright, we'll talk soon.
Alright, bye.
Bye. So sometimes I gauge whether or not to reveal the price over the phone and book them in over the phone, or whether or not I should go straight to a consultation. Consultations have a higher rate of conversion, so sometimes it's better to book a consultation if you can sort of think it's going to be a little bit more difficult to book them in over the phone. In that case, I was like, okay, it's going to be better to be in person, see the vehicle, and then you know, give them the price and build some trust, give them the price, and then lock them in hopefully. Okay, sweet. So now I'm actually about to jump into a strategy session or closing call with a potential client to join the academy, right? So as you guys might know, I run two businesses. I run the physical car detailing shop, right, which I manage primarily on the back end. Sometimes I'll get on the tools, but primarily I'm just like managing the business, managing the staff, helping out here and there. Okay, and then I also run the Auto Clean Academy, which is the community, it's the mentorship, it's the marketing, where I help other car detailers, maybe like yourself watching this video, grow and scale their businesses, set up systems, help with marketing, sales processes. Okay, so I'm about to jump on a call with a potential candidate for the academy. Let's see if we can get him inside. Let's see if we can, you know, if he's a good fit for the program. So ended up booking in a follow-up call. Turns out he didn't have his card on him. Don't know if that's correct or not, but regardless, we are going to have a follow-up call tomorrow and take the first down payment for the program. Hopefully we can bring him on board. Let's get it. All right, heading down to the workshop now. Gonna go check on the guys working on this Chrysler. It's black, the paint's pretty bad. I'll show you what it looks like. Then I got an appointment, and then I'll be going back to the shop, and then I'll call some more leads. Guess what? It's a Saturday. Yeah, doesn't stop. Gotta put in the work. Gotta work hard. Get the results. You know, doesn't stop. So let's go and do it. What do I need? If you guys like these vlog style videos, I'm pretty keen to start posting more vlog style. Just bought a new lens. As you can see, it's probably more wide angle, which is slightly better for these vlog style videos. My car needs detail. I'm like the mechanic that needs to work on his car. You know, the mechanic that has a broken engine, right? I'm the car detailer that has a dirty car and I need to work on it. It's a beautiful day here in Mount Maunganui. Nice weather. I'll see you at the shop. Alright, made it down to the shop. Got the boys working.
Try and make sure the pad's flat.
That's the difference, eh?
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
Lots of fun.
Can see. So. We have this Chrysler in today. $1,000 job on it. Multi-stage paint correction and ceramic coating. 3-year ceramic coating. Got an auto clean sign on the wall right now. Pumping, it looks really good. And yeah, got Cortez working on the polisher at the back. Woo. Nice. It's gonna get it done. Just stopped in with the guys, as you could see, detailing that pretty water-stained Chrysler. Now, where we live in Tauranga, Bay of Plenty, New Zealand, we have really hard water. So lots of like minerals inside of the rainwater, and what that does is it actually etches into the paintwork and causes water staining, which can be really hard to remove if it's been there for many years and sort of etched into the paint. That car actually started to come up really nice after about 2 passes. And we're gonna do a good job on that. It's gonna look amazing. I'll show you guys some before and afters at some point through this video, maybe right now even. And now I'm just on my way to a meeting that I have. Go and jump into that, and then yeah, at the end of the day we'll just be calling some leads. I'll go back to the workshop, help the guys out a little bit, and then it's a Saturday. I'll try and have a day off, but really it doesn't stop too much. You know, the only way to get ahead in life is to understand when you've got an opportunity in front of you, take that opportunity and work hard at it, because a lot of times, you know, a lot of you have an opportunity right in front of you, and you just don't take that opportunity. You miss that opportunity, or you just don't see the opportunity for what it truly is. And when they come about, when those opportunities come about, you really have to push hard. Work hard, go through that season of working hard. There are seasons in life, right? At times you have to lock in, you have to work hard. Pain is temporary, okay? Famous saying from this quote, I can't remember who the quote was, but pain is temporary. It will subside, and nothing good comes without pain. You think chocolate's good? It's not good for you. It's not good for you. That's not what I mean by good. What I mean by good is being happy, being fulfilled, having purpose, having a meaningful life, right? A famous quote from Bruce Lee: I do not pray for an easy life, I pray for the strength to endure a hard life. So, push through. So I reckon the number one reason why most people quit, or why most people fail, is because they quit before they start to see results. Right, it's pretty easy to be consistent and to keep pushing and to keep trying when you're seeing results, when you're constantly winning, right? But when you're not winning and when you're struggling to see results, you get unmotivated, right? You get discouraged, and it's easy to give up. It's easy to say you'll do it tomorrow, right? I'll just do it tomorrow, I'll do it next week. But then tomorrow never comes, next week never comes. Right, you fall off, you quit. That's why I see most guys failing or quitting, okay? The number one thing I always recommend is to just stay consistent. But then to stay consistent, you need to stay motivated. To stay motivated, you need to see results. So the easiest way I've found to stay motivated is just to remove the barriers to achieve the results. Right, so I didn't want to go to the gym today, but I have these dumbbells right here, okay, and I was like, oh, I'm too busy to go to the gym, but I'm not too busy to come down to the garage and do a quick 20-minute workout, right? I'm not too busy with that, so I removed the barrier by buying these dumbbells and keeping them in the garage so that when I am busy, I don't have an excuse because I can take a 20-minute break, you know. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about being consistent, very small amount of time, every single day, just showing up every single day. And those will compound and eventually you see the results, okay? Because all you need are small wins. All you need is small results to stay motivated, and then you can stay consistent, and then you will start to see the big results, right? And then it will be much harder to quit because you don't quit when you're ahead, right? You only quit when you're behind, when you're feeling unmotivated. So remove the barrier to actually achieve what you want to achieve and stay consistent. Super funny. You get the weirdest looks when you're filming and recording and vlogging. It's super cracker. Everyone kind of just takes a second glance at you because you've got this big fat camera in front of your face, and it's like, oh, well, that guy must be a YouTuber, or oh, what the hell is that guy talking to the camera for? So that's definitely something you kind of have to just look past and get over to, I guess, create content. One thing that I've realized with business is you have to really get used to being uncomfortable. You have to get used to looking a bit weird, putting yourself out there, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable and not giving a fuck what other people think. Because at the end of the day, everyone just cares about themselves and people don't actually care about you and what you're doing, right? People only care about themselves. All right, that was a big day. Ended up finishing up the day with another interior detail. So I got a call and someone wanted an interior done like today as soon as possible. And we were like, ooh, yeah, I guess we can fit it in. So I actually, brought in the reinforcements, i.e. myself, and helped out. We got the interior detail done. We charged $300 for that. We ended up charging $900 for the Chrysler. So the day's total ended up being $1,200, which is pretty good. And as you could have seen, we had 3 guys working. One of them was just doing a trial day. He was I was just sort of seeing whether or not we could bring him on as an employee, just sort of testing him out, and we'll just pay him a little bit of cash for coming in and helping out. And yeah, I mean, he did a good job, super stoked. And also on the other side of things, ended up booking that $1,400 paint correction job. He ended up paying a deposit, which was super cool. So we got that locked in on the calendar with the deposit secured. And we ended up taking a deposit for a student to join the program as well. We're gonna have another follow-up call in a few days from now. So all in all, successful day. This is a typical day in my life at the moment. This is not out of the ordinary. Everything I did today is basically what I do on every other day. If you guys like this and you want to see more content that's sort of day in the lifestyle, and next time I'll try to film like, you know, a little bit more that actually goes on in the day, like, you know, dealing with customers, dealing with issues that pop up here and there, getting some more car detailing content, whatever you want to see, comment down below so I can get a good idea. Or if you guys just want to, if you just want more videos of me just spilling straight business advice and giving you good insight into how to actually grow a car detailing business, what it takes to build and run a car detailing business, let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.